All right, everyone, welcome to a brand new series here on the Blue Valley Farms channel. Well, I want it to be a series. Let me put it that way. If it gets attention and people like following it, this is going to be a new series and a regular part of the channel. So we are on backcountry roads, something like that is the name of the map. And right now, I'm going to do something crazy. So the only vehicle we own is this John Deere 4020 that I just bought. It has no time on it. Just bought it. And what I'm going to do with our money, we started with the basic 1.5 million. And if you look here, this piece of land, which is enormous, right, is 1.4 million, which is going to leave us with just a little bit. So we're going to buy this, and then we will explore and see what all we're working with. But it's going to give us these. Sorry about that. It's going to give us these four very large fields. At least it seems like they're very large. Like this one to our right is one of our fields. What does it have in it? It's going to be sugar beet, of course, and what is it, sorghum? Yeah, sorghum. So I think we're just going to do this. We're just going to go ahead and buy it, and we will solve the problems as they arise in the save. So we are left with 50,000, and let's go ahead and cruise down here and take a look at our farm. There are some trees if we decide we want to get money that way. This sorghum field is going to be wonderful. Um, what is field 30 up here? Is that empty or is that ready to be harvested? I can't quite tell. Okay, it is empty. All right. So I don't know. I don't think this is the farm that you start with, but it looks like it's one that is intended for folks to farm. Uh, so let's take a look at our buildings here. We've got a 3-bay, very nice building here, and another one that looks like the same there. We've got a really nice grain setup, huge storage that should fit everything we want, and then a nice area for parking. Looks like we can drive around back. Maybe not drive around, but we can walk around there. We've got a house that we are able to sleep in, and then what is this, animal pen of some kind? This looks like a cow pasture. Okay. Uh, and deer, of course. Oh, is this a milking station? Oh, nice. A lot of times, I've noticed on 22, the cow pasture doesn't give you all those options, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have my heart set on what kind of farm I would do in this save, so buying this big piece of land kind of helps us with that. All right, and we have an empty oat field, and it looks like, well, I guess we don't have to really do that. We could just look here. This one back here, 31, looks like it's corn, probably, or wheat. Wheat. Yeah, so that's a wheat field back there. Um, and sorry about that, keep hitting the wrong button. And if we take a look at the calendar, wheat was just harvested. So I was hoping, well, maybe we could get some cash out of our sorghum field. But one of the features I want to utilize, there's a mod called Store Deliveries, and I'm imagining that this is where they would bring things, and I was thinking we are going to want to get a harvester. So this one is a 4400 with the 6540. 7250, and 9100. Now this would probably be, given the size of this farm, we should probably go with this one. But that's already 37, and we're going to need tillage and a sprayer and all sorts of supplies. We may have to dig into debt, but I'm thinking getting this for the sorghum is where we're going to have to start. So we'll do that, and there it is. And now we will go ahead and order a header for it. So I'm thinking this 7.3 I think would be compatible with it. So we'll go ahead and buy that and hop in here. I haven't tried this mod yet, so I have no idea. Oh, okay. I would assume that it works on this. Wow, the torque there is really something special. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drive this over to the sorghum field. We're not ready. Oh boy, this is very heavy in the front and light on the back. That's going to be challenging. But I thought the other thing we might want to get before we advance time or do anything is to go ahead and purchase a grain trailer. So there's some base game things here that could potentially work. I also checked out and found, I wonder how much I could haul in the skip. Probably not much. So there's this cane trailer for 19. This would give us, why doesn't it say how much it holds? That's surprising. But I also thought maybe this Fuhrman would be okay. I believe this can hold whatever. But it doesn't say how much it holds either. It says how much it weighs, but not how much it holds. Is that true of all of these? What a silly thing. Should include that information. Anyways, 10 grand. I feel like this would be good as a starter, and then we could always upgrade once we get. Well, first of all, I'll go ahead and get us some extra money so that we can buy that, and then once we get it, once we start making a little bit of money selling the grain, we can pay off our loan. Do we care about the tire brand? I'm fine with that. Alright, now we'll go ahead and hop in our tractor here. Now, what I was thinking is we will get another tractor, and we will get, you know, our tillage equipment and everything, but we'll do that once we have some of the sorghum sold. This feels like a decent fit, right? Size-wise, doesn't seem too crazy. Now I have no idea how long it will take to harvest these fields with this size equipment, but I think it'll be fun and definitely worth trying out. So let's go ahead and advance to, believe sorghum will just be next month, right? Sorghum. Yeah, it says that we can harvest it now, but I'm pretty sure it turns brown. Yeah, it's growing, but it hasn't fully advanced. So we, pardon me, will simulate to the next morning, and then we can come out here and get started on this. Uh, in terms of, I know sometimes people start off and show you all the gear that they have, and we're not going to do that because we don't have any money. So I could take out more loan, but I kind of want to do it this way. And then I want to buy a gator, and then we can ride the gator around our property once we get it. Oh, raining? Or did that rain last night? It's going to be, yeah, perfect raining. Just what we don't need to be able to harvest. So, par for the course. Par for the course. Well, I may take out a little bit more loan and just buy the gator now so we can ride around while we wait for it to stop raining. I don't think it's going to let me harvest. Definitely wouldn't do this in real life. You can tell my... Oh, it reduces the yield. Interesting. Alright, I'll wait. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in. Well, let's check and see how much... I don't know where the gator would be. Miscellaneous, maybe? It could be... Car? Yeah, there we go. 6x4, 4x2. I think this is probably sufficient. So 14,000 for that. And then... What did it give me here? What is that? 3-point lifter. I don't think I want that. I think I'd rather have this. Forestry. No, this is fine. Okay, let's buy that. And then we'll buy that. I've been seeing this thing in the mods for so long, and I just wanted to try it. So here we are. Here's a farm I could try it. I'm gonna cut across this field because I want to see if there's anything up here. Okay, 15, 16 miles an hour. Not bad. Feels pretty realistic to me. We can toss small stuff in there. I feel like gators in real life probably go faster than this though, right? Can't you go like 30, maybe 40 in a gator? Well, anyways, we'll get up here and take a look at this other field. I don't think I'm actually gonna do any like field moving around or anything. I think I'm just gonna pretty much straight farm this. Yeah, the wheat that's harvested. Oh, it said it needs lime. I bet they all need lime. This field 30 is enormous. I mean, absolutely enormous. Needs lime and plowing. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're talking like 2 hours IRL time plowing a field this size. Like, don't even. Where's the time? Let's get rid of the rain, dude. I mean, I don't mind checking out the rest of the property, but this is pretty ridiculous. Let's go see what all's down here. See if there's any additional amenities while we wait for the rain to stop. I mean, this field 30 alone is like bigger than most properties I own when I play Farm Sim. So this is pretty cool. We're gonna either have to do a lot of time lapsing or just me do stuff off stream, you know, off recording, and then tell you guys what I did. Like field 16 down here. This feels okay. There we go. This feels more like the size that I tend to work. Let's check this out. What do we have? Fertilized 100%, but there's nothing here. Honestly, as silly as it is, this might make sense to put grass in here. Because if we're gonna have cows, we're gonna need a grass field. So maybe we do something like that. Or maybe we shrink field 30. Split it into like 5 fields. I don't know. No need to complicate the process though, that's for sure. Alright, we'll leave the gator over here by the house, and we will go ahead and at least get a start on this. I don't reckon we'll finish it in this episode, but you can at least see it at work. Look at that. Very nice. Sorghum coming in. Nice little cage. Give you the first person. Oh boy. Tell me that doesn't look like the real thing. I'm gonna choke just playing the game. That's pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and snag one of those. Tough thing about sorghum, it's kind of hard to tell where you've been. Look at that. I mean, you can tell down low, but be a tricky field. Yield's looking pretty good. Looks like the animation here kind of fills pretty fast, but then we're only at 20% right now, which is great. I'm happy about that. I don't know if this is the kind of field that I should do the headland first, maybe. There's plenty of room to turn around, so I might just do up and down the field straight up. Gosh, that field 30 is absolutely enormous. We're going to have a lot of spring work to do for this farm. Good heavens. This is going to be the kind of save that it's going to be like, here's a third of a job today. But I can always throw some time-lapse videos up as well. Let people check out the equipment and the jobs, all that. You think I could make it home if I did the headland? I think we keep going headland and I bring the trailer over when this is full, which is going to be over on that side. We won't even do one headland. This is crazy. People in the comments are going to be like, that equipment is not big enough for the size farm that you're taking on. I wish there was an acreage, summary. I don't know if I'll add any other animals or if we'll just do cows. I kind of want to do an animal that requires grain. Sorry, excuse me. So maybe I could do chickens on this save, because the only save that I've had chickens on so far was my very first one on what's the American map on this game? I'm blanking right now, but on the American map that you start with. I had everything on that save so that I could make cake. That was my goal. But that's the other thing we could look at is, for this farm, we could see if there's a production facility we want to build. We put a production facility in one of these big fields and then sell that. That'd be fine. Oh, I see it. Fills the cage. Fills that little cage there. Huh. Pretty sweet. I don't know how many jobs the gator's gonna have, but I'm glad to have it on the farm. Interesting, these jagged edges. Almost like they painted the field with a square brush and just kept coming down. But it could be like the way the plow went. Oh, I forgot to turn off crop destruction. Alright, I know tabbing is not the best, and I actually have no idea how much of this is gonna fit in this trailer, but we'll go ahead and fill her up and see where the closest sell point is. I have a few other tractors in mind. I have a planter and a seeder and a baler. I didn't get the front loader for this tractor, but it is available if we decide we want that. Okay, hop in here. There we go. So we were at 9,000, I think. So we'll see how much. Oh, it looks like this is going to take a good bit. I think what we'll probably do is sell some and then. Oh boy. We can sell some and then we can maybe put some in the silo. This would probably be a good save to do pigs on too, but I don't want every farm of mine to be the same cows and pigs. Tends to be my MO. Alright, so looks like this trailer holds like 6,500, somewhere around there. 6,000 even. Alright. 6,000 liters of sorghum. Let's see where that might potentially be sold. Sorghum was down here, yes. So we are not that much different. Okay, so it sells at Feed and Grain South, Grain Mill, Johnson's. Oh, Johnson's Farmers Market is 713. So let's tag that and look on the map. Is that okay? So we would have to go down the road and then left here. As slow as this tractor is, that's gonna be kind of annoying. But to get a little bit of cash influx, it's probably worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. And thank you so much for checking out this episode. If this is a farm that you genuinely want to see me play and would support and watch, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If it's something that you say, no, I'm team, Red Power, I don't want to watch these green tractors at all, please also let me know that. Just say, probably wouldn't watch it. That helps me gauge interest, and I can always work on one of the other farms. So thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.